Joe's Day Out demonstrates an example of using Pinpoint Eye to create an itinerary. This is a city tour of Bath, where a group of people are joining Joe on his day out in Bath, visiting various places. We all want to go on it. We all have to meet at certain times. So we're going to create a city tour. Here's the map. This is demonstrating the accuracy of Pinpoint Eye. They're all pinpoint accurate, so we know exactly where to meet. Next, you'll see the Pinpoint Eye Save Places menu being selected and the calendar update options selected. This is the Google Calendar update on your phone, on the user's phone. And here we select a location from the Google Calendar, and we're getting pinpoint directions direct from Google Calendar. In this case, I think it's the boat ride. Yes. A separate calendar was created in Google Calendar called Joe's Day Out. There it is. And the entire calendar can be shared with other people. So they all have a copy of the Google Calendar that you have created, Joe's Day Out. There it is. The entire calendar can be shared. So that's one of the strengths. Here we see a copy of the email you get when you've selected the calendar update. It gives full instructions on how to process the CSV file that's attached. And at the bottom, if you've opened this up in Gmail, you have the options of selecting Google Sheets, which we highly recommend. You can then save your Google Sheet into Google Drive, which means you can access the spreadsheet from anywhere, and you can give access rights to other people within your organization if that's what you are. Here you see the spreadsheet opened up. The subject, the first column, is the label that you attach to your location. The location itself is the address. The description is the URL for the pinpoint location. And then you just have a start date, an end date, a start time, and an end time for each location. And that's all that has to be completed by the user. It's important to remember to format the date columns as dates and format the time columns as times. Not all of the locations have to be completed. Your itinerary may just be for some of these locations. And bear in mind also that this spreadsheet can be reused. So if you want to create another itinerary at a future date for the same times, all you then have to do is just change the dates and create another CSV file to download and upload into your Google Calendar. Here we see the start date being copied into the end date because it's all happening the same day. And then we start entering the times. The all-day event is set to false. If it is an all-day event, you can set that to true, and then you don't have to put in the times. Now all the times have been put in place. It's complete. Next, we just change the name to a more recognizable name that we can recognize after we've downloaded this spreadsheet as a CSV file. Then all we have to do is, from the File menu, select the Downloads option and download it as a CSV file to your Downloads folder. We're in Google Calendar now. We've created a separate calendar called Joe's Day Out. You press the plus symbol at the bottom of calendars there to create it. And then we just go into the Settings menu and we select Import Export. And then here we select Joe's Day Out calendar. And then from the computer, we select our CSV file that we've saved. Next, we press the Import button. 8 events have been imported. We can now go into Google Calendar and we can see all of our locations saved into Google Calendar. Select one of the locations just to see how it works, and we get pinpoint directions direct from Google Calendar. In the next screen, you see how a Joe's Day Out calendar can be shared with other people via email. And if you're sharing to a group, you can go to the Access Permissions area and make it available to the public. And that way, people who do not use Google Calendar can view it easily.